Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's Saturday morning and there was a full moon last night, as well as it turns out that yesterday wasn't the summer solstice because it's a leap year. So the summer solstice is on the 20th, not the 21st this year. I didn't know. So we're going to be leaning in, um, kind of deepening into things, breathing, connecting, moving, long, deep stretches of our torso and our hips. So come, lie on the floor. Come, welcome. Oh, microphone. Microphone. Great. Just land. Arrive onto the floor. Have a sense of both of your shoulders, both of your hips, both of your feet. And if you were to draw a line from the top of your head to your sacrum and notice the distance between your right shoulder and your right hip, and then notice the difference from your left shoulder to your left hip, does your spine make a shape of some kind? Are you a banana or an S shape? Banana is very typical. You know, that one side is longer on the spine and the other side feels shorter. A bit like a coordination, that you're doing a slight of coordination as you lie here. That's definitely true for me. One side is longer, and one side seems a bit darker and shorter. Nice. So arms are wide, feet are flat on the floor. And just feel the backs of your arms on the floor. Feel the forearms on the floor. Feel the backs of your hands on the floor. And as you breathe, can you feel the space between your shoulder blades rise and fall? Can you inflate into your torso very gently? It's not a robust thing. It's more, can you notice the natural movement that is always happening with the breath in your body? Are both arms even on the floor? Do they feel like they're connected in the same way? Nice. So from here, drop your knees down towards the right. Come back to center. Drop your knees down towards the left. Come back to center. And as you move, follow the lines of connection through your body. As your knees drop down, there's an opening through that side of the body. As your knees drop down, there's an opening through the side of your body. Feel the boing. It's like you're an elastic band that's getting longer and then coming back to center. Longer, coming back to center. Long, center, long, center. Nice. Squeeze your right knee up onto your chest, hug it in, and really pull it deeply down towards your torso. That sense of a deep squeeze, deep pull of your knee towards your chest. Can you sink? Can you really drop into your hip, into your belly, into the floor on this side? Super. Stretch your left leg long. And as you stretch the left leg long, really settle in. You know, tuck your chin in, draw your shoulders away from your ears, pull on your right shin, lengthen deeply into the left leg. Pause. As you inhale, as you exhale, can you feel that you're actually really expanding into the pelvis every time you breathe? So the shape of your legs is lifted a bit like you're inflating a lilo. And then the shape of your legs is sinking like your lilo is deflating. So as you exhale, can you get longer into that left leg? As you inhale, soften. And then as you exhale, lengthen into that left leg. As you inhale, soften. And one more time. As you exhale, lengthen into your left leg and pause there. Pull your right knee closer. Deepen into that left leg. Nice. Drop your left leg to the floor. Keep your right elbow on the floor, left hand to your knee, and then draw your right knee over towards the left. And then come back out. And as you do this, I feel like there's a door opening. So I go, the door's opening. And then I close the door. And it's like the tilt of my pelvis feels like a door opening, swinging on its hinges, and then closing. So do that a few times. Opening, closing. One more time. Opening and pause. Find the distance that feels comfortable for you. Your right knee is over towards the left. Your right arm is long beside you, out kind of from your armpit, so your arm is open. And every time you breathe, let the lilo of you be inflated. And as you exhale, can you deepen into your twist? Let it fall a bit deeper. Just a natural breath. As you inhale, there's a lifting, a rising, an inflation. As you exhale, there's a sinking, a softening, a settling. Nice. So you're going to take the right arm and tuck it into your side, and then reach both arms over towards the left with your arms straight. Okay, my right knee is still in the air. Okay, this is a movement we've never done before. So I'm going to do it this way. So I was like this, okay, with the twist like so. Now I've gone like this. So two arms are straight, your palms are together, and your right knee is floating in the air up towards the ceiling. And now pull your right elbow back like a bow and arrow. And then reach your right hand as far as you can. And keep your right leg where it is as you pull your right elbow back like a bow and arrow. And then reach your right hand as far as you can. Pull your elbow back. One more time. Reach your right hand as far as it goes. Super. Come back to center. Bring both feet to the floor. Pause. Arms are wide. Breathe into your belly. Nice. Squeeze the left knee up onto your chest. Hug it in. And then stretch your right leg long. Every time you inhale, soften and let the breath really fill you. And as you exhale, lean into the stretch. As you inhale, soften. As you exhale, lean into the stretch. Inhale, soften. It's like I feel like everything kind of floats to the surface of the water of me. And then as I exhale, I sink and deepen and really settle backwards. Nice. Drop your right heel to the floor. Bring your left hand to the elbow to the floor, right hand to your knee, and then twist over towards the right with your left knee. and then close the door, come back to center. So without your hand on the knee, there's less weight into your lower back. So if you feel like this is heavy enough, just moving your knee over yourself, then stay at that. Or if you want to add load, you then include your hand and pull. Strangely, you would think that including your hand makes it easier, but actually including your hand adds load to your lower back. Your lower back has to manage the weight and the pull of your hand. So check it out. How does it feel for you without your hand on your knee or with your hand on your knee? I can feel so much more load because because my leg is managing the load of the hand. Great. So over towards the right, pause. You can either keep your hand on your knee or you can bring both elbows to the floor and breathe. Oh, I got a cramp. I got a cramp. Great. So both arms are wide and out onto the floor, and then bring your left hand over towards the right hand. Keep your left knee in the air. Pull the left elbow back into a bow and arrow. So it's more a coordination of a movement. We're like keeping that left leg stable. It's like, why would we do that? Well, it just creates a bit more of a somatic challenge. How do I do this? How do I pull my left elbow back into a bow and arrow and then reach my left hand forward? One more time. Left elbow back and forward. Cool. Both arms wide. Bring your feet really, really wide. And then drop both knees down towards the right. Turn your head towards the right and then walk your left foot back and just pause there. Breathing into that left thigh, squeeze your left buttock, and now lean into the front of your left hip. Squeeze your bum, lean more and more. I'm trying to move my left hip towards the right and even a little bit up towards where the wall and the ceiling meets in front of me on the right. Lean more and more. If you want to, you can reach your left hand down towards your left foot. And so now you're into more of a back bend on the left side. And if you really want to challenge, you can stretch your right leg long and hold on to the big toe of the right leg. So fingers are touching the left heel. I'm reaching towards a straight right foot. And just feel that. Lean into it, breathe into it. Nice, release. Come back up to center. Other side. So drop both knees down towards the left. Walk your right foot more towards the right. Turn your head towards the left and just lean into the front of that right hip. Nice. Reach your right hand down towards your right foot. And maybe if you want to, stretch your left leg long and hold on to your left toes or reach down towards your left foot in some way. So fingers are reaching towards the right heel, right hand, left toes. Wherever you are, deepen your breath. Nice. Come back to center. And come onto your back again. So from here, I'm going to roll onto your back. Stretch your right leg long. And then reach your arms overhead and lift your hips in the air. And just pause there with your hips in the air with your right leg long. And then squeeze your right buttock. Push your right heel into the floor and lift as high as you can through both hips. But right leg is long, left knee is bent. How do I reach and open through the deep of my hips? Breathe into it. And then reach your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. If you want, you can reach your left hand down towards your left heel and point your right hand up towards your right foot. Pause. Nice. Lower down. Other side. So right knee stays bent, left leg long, lift your hips in the air, and then push your left heel into the floor and try and lift your hips as high as you can. Breathe into it. Keep that left heel pushing. Nice. Stretch the left leg straight up towards the ceiling. Reach the right hand down towards the right foot. Point the left hand up towards the left foot. And lower your bum to the floor. Pause there. Bum is on the floor. Bear was off on adventures. She goes lost. She just gets lost out in the. She goes down into the forest. She doesn't know how to come home sometimes. Were you lost? Oh, you silly Billy. Okay, so sit tall. Bring your feet wide. Bring your. Oh, it's okay. Bear has this really funny. So she was born by cesarean. Bear, she got stuck, and so she just gets stuck sometimes. You'll be doing something, and suddenly she'll get really quiet and just sit down, and she won't be able to move. And so you have to go over and help her because she's gone into functional freeze or some kind of freeze state, some kind of overwhelm. It's okay. So bring your right hand across to your left thigh. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling and then turn your chest towards your left foot. So I'm holding onto my left leg with my right hand. My left hand is in the air and I'm looking at my left foot. And now lean towards your right foot with your left hand. And then come back up to center, bend your left elbow. And then lean towards your right foot with your left hand. And then come back to center, pull your elbow down. And as you move, feel the boing of the side of your body. And then pull your elbow down. And so really feel, I'm alive in the left side. And then I'm squeezing the left, but the right is opening. I'm alive in the left side. And then I'm squeezing and the right side is opening. Next time you go left, pause. See if you can breathe deeply into the space, into the deep of your hips, the deep of your belly. My right hand is really supporting me as I lean and reach. Nice. Come back to center. Other side. Bring your left hand across. Hold on to your right thigh. Reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. And then turn your chest towards your right foot and then go sideways down towards your left foot. Pull your elbow down. And as I do this, I'm going, oh, I'm alive on the right. And then I'm squeezing and opening. Alive on the right. And then squeezing. Alive on the right. Squeezing. One more time. Alive on the right. Lengthening through your arm. And I'm even like inflating with intention. So I'm not falling towards the left. I'm reaching towards the left. And then it's like I radiate through my body and open into the right side. It's like I allow the sun to rise through the right side of my body. Let your breath fill into the right side of your body. Nice. Come back to center. Soles of your feet together. Sit up tall. Lengthen through your spine. And as you lengthen through your spine, just have a sense of the length of you, the full of you. And then we're going to do this thing. So you round your back and you scoop your hands around. So I'm rounding as I do this. And then I open wide. And then I round, other hand in front. And then open wide. Round. Open wide. And every time my hand goes forward, it's a different hand on top. Round. Wide. So how do I include my lower back and my belly in this movement? So rounding, stretching the back. Wide, stretching the front. Rounding, stretching the back. Wide, stretching the front. Nice. Stretch your legs long, same movement. Round. Wide. So really lean into the stretch. And it's a connected stretch. You're trying to get a little bit of movement in as many places. So the more you round, the more it's a full spine sensation. Round. Wide. Round. Wide. One more time. Round. Wide. Nice. Bring your hands to your heart. Pause. Breathing. Listening. Nice. Come lie down. Lie down. Come rest. Land in. Maybe it's Saturday where you are. Hopefully it is. Or maybe you're doing this in the future. It's always that thing where those of you who are time traveling back from the future, back to the future. Thanks for joining me. Really lovely. It's so beautiful at the moment. Things are so lush and full and deep, and nature is so abundant. Oh my God, I can't keep up with the weeds. So have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. That was very leaning in. Right, ciao.